Fuck
No, he didn't have fuzzy eyebrows. It's I have to. It just is without the eyebrows.
You can hold on to the pigtails.
Yes.
Put the pigtails on his eyebrows.
I know you are. Is anyone familiar with Payon? The new series that came out about the people with the guitars and crap?
No.
I've seen stuff from it.
Well, look up Samugi because she should be Femme England.
She has the fuzzy
eyebrows. She has the eyebrows.
Everything.
Oh, she has the eyebrows.
I think Hetalia fandom needs more gender switch film slash.
Yes.
Well, Nerdy and I are working on it.
More fem slash.
Also,
How great is it we have canon gender switch designs?
Yeah.
I mean, every other fandom has to come up with their own. We have them from the creator.
And also, I have one more thing really fast. Also, did you guys know, I got this on an RSS feed of German news. Apparently, East German women are supposedly less ditzy than West. What the heck, Prussia? Make up for Prussia. I think they're trying to make up for it.
Yeah, probably.
For Prussia, I'm done.
Go for little Prussia.
Have you or anyone else read Afghanistan?
I love it. Yes.
Heard.
And you know when a lot of people were getting really upset about Hetalia,
I was
and
like,
all
I
the backlash,
haven't
I
read
was just like, guys, if you're gonna complain, go complain about Afghanistan.
Yeah, at least be equal
Because
opportunity.
you gotta, I'm like, I think the main thing is it really came down to, I mean, it happened with Bleach, it happened with Naruto, it happened with any fandom that's ever become popular, everyone started hating it.
Absolutely.
And I think what happened with Hetalia is it got popular, and it could be seen as controversial, so they jumped on the controversial bandwagon.
And fangirls.
Yes,
Well, definitely.
Fangirls.
Well, and obviously,
Look at us.
There's slash in this one.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I know, I mean, she's corrupting all of her guy friends to it.
Yeah,
and
I have like 4 or 5 guy friends at my school that like
love it.
literally have been like friends of mine have just been like, hey, watch Hetalia, and like they come back to me and are like, oh man, I watched all of the episodes and man, it's so awesome, and are quoting it to me and they're like, oh yeah, I love Italy and Romano, and
Yeah,
I'm
and I
like,
mean, these are perfectly straight men, you know? Perfectly.
We have straight men in the room, yes?
Yeah! Okay.
So how many of us in here forced their friends to read Hetalia?
My sister forced me.
I forced everyone to watch it now.
I forced my department to read Hetalia.
Yeah. And I'm like, seriously, I'm like,
She's posted the Boom Diata art on her.
on
There you
my
go.
cubicle thing, the history department office.
and I'm like, it's like my mom. My mom is one of the greatest mothers that any anime fan could ever have. She's just totally laid back about everything, and so we get into this, and she's like, "You're dressing up as America." And next thing I know, she's sitting down. We showed her the first episode, and she goes, "It cliffhangers. Give me the next episode." I was like, "I love you, Mom." And now she, she's calling me up. I found red, white, and blue pajamas at Macy's. Do you want them? So I now have red, white, and blue pajamas. Thanks to
Our mom is that cool.
yeah, and I'm like, it's just
My
it's
mom
one of those things that my mom like thinks it's so cool. She's just like, it's about history, but it's countries and it's anime, and it's also because it's about so many European or Western countries. It almost doesn't feel like an anime
At times, yeah. The first convention we went to in these costumes was NakaCon. Tiny in Kansas City. Actually, it was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good size this year, actually. But a lot of people came up to us and said, "Are you even in anime costumes?" Because we had flags, and we were like, "Yes, we are."
Have any cosplayers also gotten the "Are you Nazis"?
Yes.
Yes, I got it today.
On the way into the parking garage, I was driving, and this lady goes, who was giving us tickets, and "Are you dressed as a Nazi?"
No, she's not.
What? That was Katsucon.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and I'm just like, we took photos at Liberty Memorial, which is a World War I memorial in Kansas City, and we had all these people that were just kind of looking, oh, I guess they're historical reenactment. In a red hoodie, you know? And I think that's the other thing that I'm just like, ooh, this series, I can corrupt people that aren't even anime fans, too.
Okay, so I'm totally wearing my Revolutionary England to work on Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just some people be like, why are you dressed as a redcoat?
Yeah.
British are coming.
And coming, and always too soon. go on.
Yeah.
I mean, just like he did what he wanted to. I was like, okay, I'm gonna move on to something else.
Something for you to watch, actually, Topsy Turvy. It is the Gilbert and Sullivan mockumentary.
I've heard of it.
Yes, it's kind of gorgeous, but that also goes into the Anglo-Japanese alliance and perception of Japan and England during that era.
Yep. And I'm like, there's a lot of stuff like that I'm just like, oh, I'd love to see more of this. I mean, I was so excited recently when we got the strip with Estonia's independent film, because I'm just like, we've seen a lot with Poland and Lithuania, not so much with Estonia and Latvia, and it's just like, yeah, Estonia!
And he was fabulous in it.
Yes.
I mean, not fabulous like Paul.
Fabulous with his own
Recklessly voiced with sparkles.
Are there any other Middle Eastern characters? I haven't read the manga.
The ones we've got, the closest we've got,
Egypt, Turkey.
Egypt, Turkey,
And obviously Greece is Mediterranean.
yeah,
That's it.
that's it. And
What about Italy? Isn't that considered?
Mediterranean. Sticks into-
Mediterranean, but not technically Middle East.
Yes. Okay, he has this picture of Cyprus.
Yes.
Cyprus!
And he's never...
He's on one of the trading cards.
Yes.
There's nothing with him in anything.
Just like Vietnam.
Yeah, there's Vietnam, there's Taiwan,
I don't like
Australia just got drawn.
We were so excited
Malaysia.
when Australia was
Yeah,
drawn.
Malaysia. There's a whole picture he has of chibi Asians, and there's some that people don't even know
Yeah.
what
I
they
think
are.
that might be this person. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
like people are like, I think that's Mongolia, you know.
Tibet.
Yes, Tibet was
Tibet
actually
was
in
in
the
the
strip.
strip, yes.
Yes.
But yeah, and I'm like, that's it. I think the really interesting thing is it's almost well, what's he gonna do next? I mean, it's like we've got a character design now for Australia, but we've had character designs for Denmark and Norway for quite some time.
Okay, and
There's
he
no
like
strips, so
he like has not actually put Hong Kong in a strip, but he like really seems to like him a lot.
yeah. Well, he was in Prussia's
Well,
Blood.
yes, he was in Prussia's Ball. He sold him a panda.
Yes.
And he bought that panda too.
Yes. Yes.
Russia is amazing.
The two pandas that you had.
He's my favorite fail ever.
I love Russia.
Okay, we're winding down. 2 minutes. Last minute. Go.
Speaking of character designs, Norway's magical floating ahoge.
Yes.
What do you
I don't
you
even
think
know.
that's just like a screw you to cosplayers?
Yeah.
So Korea.
Oh, Korea's. Yeah.
Face.
I've seen people do that with glass, actually.
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it done.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm just like, I think some of those, and I'm like, I've actually thought this with other series. When we did Gundam scene costumes, it was like, these seams are horizontal. You can't sew them at this angle.
That's not how clothes are made.
Yeah, sadly don't think many character designers think, oh yeah, this is going to be fun for the cosplayers. I do think some of them do it to be like,
Yasumi Matsuno from FF12 and FF Tactics. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Where are the pants?
There's no pants.
There are no pants in Hetalia.
Other thing, there is a photo shoot, so whether you're in costume or just want to see a bunch of people in costume act like retards, it's going to be out at the loading docks, which a lot of people are like, where is that? Okay, you know out there where there's the pretty flower garden and the pretty fountain.
Yeah.
Stand there. Walk this way towards the parking garage. That's the loading docks. It's kind of hiding there. That's at 6.
My fairy commands that you go.
Yeah.
I shall follow your fairy.
Thank you guys.
You can see it.
Every time a final comment. You are delicious.
Like tomatoes?
No.